So today a class we will see about vendor masters. Okay. So last session we see about material master. Last session material master. Okay. So today we'll see about vendor master. This is a master data in SAP vendor master. Okay. So we'll see we are doing the training in ECC. There is a vendor master and the ECC. We call it as a vendor master. Okay. In S4 HANA. Okay, this is called as a business partner. So there's a difference between uh, ECC and S4 HANA. There's a major difference in that SAP side. Okay, ECC to S4 HANA. There is a when we call it as a ECC, we call it as a vendor master. Okay, but S4 HANA we call it as a business partner. What is the major difference? We can using ECC create a metal vendor master. We are using transaction code XK01. T code for create vendor master. Okay. So, but yes, coming to S4 HANA side, okay, so they called us only one transaction code. It's called the BB. It's called as a business partner. Transaction code is BB. It's a business partner. So, whenever you're creating that vendor or you change the vendor or display the vendor, so what are the things you can using only for one transaction for business partner. Okay, so what are the change here? The ECC where you can use XK02 for XK02 for change vendor, different transactions. We are using a different transaction for ECC. Okay, but change vendor XK03 for display vendor. Okay, so then in the S4HANA side, all the times we can using only one transaction business partner. Okay. So what is this, why we can go forward? So SAP will consider. Okay. So in the sales side also, sales and distribution model. So SD model, there's a customer. Okay. So the customer, the ECC, they can use for different transaction. Example, XD01 for create customer. Okay. So, but coming to this S4HANA side, for the creating customer also, they can using business partner. So even the vendor or is a customer, vendor or a customer. Okay, in S4HANA, we can use only for the one transaction code. It's called as a business partner. Your SAP will consider, okay, vendor and customer is a business partner. There is no segregation in that business S4HANA. So we can call it as a business partner. Who are the vendor, who are the customer, we can use for the business partner transaction code for creation the vendor master data as well as customer master data. So I can explain the different. I will cover this business partner in. So today we will go about the ECC scenarios. Then only you know about what is the difference between ECC and S4HANA. Okay, I will cover the different both. Okay, vendor masters. Okay, so going to the session. Okay, so go to SAP. We called as a create vendor. So first we can see create XK01. Create vendor. Okay. So go to for XK01. Okay. So this is the XK01 screen. Create vendor. So there is a field for vendor, company code, purchase or account group. Okay. So here, okay. So this is the previous data will come automatically. So now, so there is a field for company code we already know, purchase organization we already know. Okay, so there are vendor is a if you're giving any vendor name here, that is come as a external number range. This is like also material master. Okay, whenever you are entering any vendor code here manually, that is called as the external number range. So if you are keeping blank, okay, system will create the number range. It's called as the internal number range. Vendor master also having two different number ranges. Number ranges is for internal. It's the same like a metal master. Internal or external number ranges. Okay. So whenever you XK01 you are using any number range, it will call to the external. If your system generating, say internal. We know company code, we know purchase organization, but there is account group one field is there. This is account group will be using for segregating the number ranges based on that group. It will be generally we are using that real time. So there is a scenarios, different type of vendors. Example, import vendor. There is a domestic vendors. There is a service vendors. Okay, there is a scrap vendors. There is a one-time vendor. Okay, there is a mm, so different kind of vendors is there in an SAP system. So for that, whenever we are creating that vendor, so the number range will be different. Okay, for example, I going to create a domestic vendor code. So the number series will start from one. So I go to create a import vendor. The number series vendor code will be start from two series. So I go to create a service vendor. It will come as a four series. So the number ranges, vendor code number ranges will be differentiate based on this account group only. Okay, so what is the account group will be created? That account group we can assign the number range. Based on the number range, the vendor code it will be running serial number will be created as a internal number range. So first we go and create a account group. Then we'll come on to do that, create a vendor master. I go to SPRO, IMG, financial accounting, account receivable and payable. There's a vendor accounts. There's a master data, preparation for creating vendor master data. Here for this define account group with the screen layout vendors. So first we can create an account group. Click on define account groups. So there is a go for new entries. I can create any. What is our company? ABC. AB, given domestic. It's called given as a domestic vendor. Okay, so I create a ABDO, that is an account group. There's a AB means AB or company code I am mentioning here. The DO means domestic. I given as a description as a domestic vendors. So there is a field status. Okay, general data, company code data, purchasing data. So vendor masters will be different categories of three different categories: general data, company code data, purchasing data. Okay, so I click on here. You can see here different the general data. There is a different fields: address, communication, group control, payment transaction, contact person. If I double click address, so these many option in that address. Okay, name, form of the address, district. So here you can see there is a four option here: suppress, record entry, optional entry, display. So wherever that same field there is an option for optional entry. So this is enabled for everywhere. It means whenever you are creating the material master using this accounting group, so this field is a optional entry. This is not a mandatory. So if I click this record entry, we change this from this option entry to record entry. This is a mandatory field. Example, this post box. Okay, so this is in optional entry. So I can change it to here post box as a mandatory. Okay, record entry. So it will become as a mandatory field in the screen, vendor creation screen. So this is a generally this is called as a screen layout. Okay, whatever based on the business requirement, you can create this is optional, this is a requirement, this is a display mode. So we can set it in the here only. So there is address, there are a lot of variable in company code data. So this many option is there. You can go one by one. Okay, it
So
will
what
be
is
as
the, sir? Okay.
tell me. Tell
What
me,
is the
sir.
first one?
Sorry.
What is the first one, sir? In the four option, like record field, optional field, la? In that first one, like yeah, that.
Sup- This is
Yes, yes, yes.
this is will not use, but it will surplus. Generally, we have not use this. Maybe it will be giving that field. Maybe hide that field actually. Okay.
Okay,
For example, you are clicking this. It will not show in that screen.
okay, okay.
Okay. So that case will be required optional display. This is a we can use always. Okay.
Okay,
Based on this is me hide and all will not use. Never use.
okay.
Okay. It will be depend on the requirement. Okay.
Hmm. Okay.
You try the whenever you do the setup, you can try this. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I save this. So our TR number is 94. So I can create an account group. I note down this for our reference. Okay. Vendor account group. Domestic vendor. Okay. So I create the domestic vendor. Go back. Go back. So here there is a field for create number range for vendor accounts. Okay. I can click that. Create number range for vendor accounts. I go for change intervals. Okay. Otherwise you can use whatever here is there. Okay. So I can take it any. If you want to add any number range, you can click on plus button. It will add one more row here. You can enter any number ranges. You can add any. It will be sometimes it will overlap. Okay, we can do any other series.
Sir, it would be like either alphabetic or numeric, right?
No, number range always numeric.
Only numeric.
Yeah. Number range will be numeric. Other if you go for external, okay, if you click on the external, you can give alphanumeric combination.
Okay, okay.
Okay, if internal it will be a numeric only. So we can give, but it will be do some other setups. Okay. So
Okay,
maybe I
so
given.
what is the difference, sir, in like internal and external? Like?
1 minute. That's what I told, right? 1 minute. I show you. In that XK01 transaction,
Mm-hmm.
there is a vendor name is there, vendor field.
Yes, yes.
Okay, before creating a vendor, you can enter any vendor name, vendor code or vendor name. Okay, ABC, ABC, enter. Okay, if you are entering this, it will become your vendor code.
Okay,
Okay, so this is your vendor code. If you are creating same, this is called as external. Whenever you are giving input here,
okay, okay, okay.
okay, this is
Okay,
called as a internal external number range.
okay. That is
Okay.
external.
Because of we are manually entering, right?
Yes,
That
yes,
is
yes.
an internally entry. Okay, manually entered system. So it will called as the external number. It will based on this system when we'll allowing this external number range. Based
Mm.
on that accounting group, we are creating number range. There is a one button for external.
Okay, okay.
We need to select this.
Okay.
If we not select this, system considers the internal number range.
Okay, okay. Got it, got it.
Okay, you see wherever the external number is enabled, that number range is 0.
Okay.
Why? Because of it will be considered as a external number range. User manually enter the number range. System will not generate.
Okay.
Okay, if you're keeping blanks, it will system will generate the number range.
Okay.
So I created A5. Okay, so A5 is our number range from starting from 9 series. Okay, so I will save. It saved. So my number vendor account number range. Okay, so I given A5. Okay, so coming to this, I create a number range. I save. I go back. Go back. There is a one setup assign number range to vendor account groups. Whatever number range we created, we need to assign our vendor groups. What we created. Go to that here. Okay, we search our account group. What is our account group? ABDO. So ABDO domestic vendor. Our number range is A5. I given A5. Save. So this is a setup. Okay, we can do for vendor account group. So now I go to XK01 transaction. Okay, XK01 creating a vendor. Okay, this is a company code is AB01. Purchase organization ACPO. So here account group. What is our account group? ABDO. Okay. So now I can press it. Now I will consider as an internal number. So I keep it as a blank. Okay, I press enter. So this is a first screen for address. Okay, I can enter our any name or test vendor. This is a vendor name. Okay, what vendor name you required. You can give address also. So you can give whatever search term. Search term using for quickly search the vendors. So whatever search name you given, so it will be easily you find the vendors. So for that search term will be given. So we'll enter any street name, whatever the fields you require, you can enter here. Okay. For test purpose, you can create full setup. Okay. So we'll select the regions. English. So this is screen. You can see here. One I press enter, it will be changing the details. Okay. So next is for control. So here we cannot enter anything. So it will be next for payment transaction. This will be used by a finance team. So this also contact person. We can enter the contact person name. Okay, whatever you want, you can enter here. Okay, telephone number, you can enter everything here. So you can go for here. There is accounting information. This is also finance. Okay, there is a reconciliation account. So this reconciliation account, it will be created by the finance team, real time given to you. team. So reconciliation account for GL account. So it will be reconciliation whenever the payment will happen for vendor. It will be reconciliation by the respective GL account. So the for that we are creating one reconciliation account. It's by created by the finance team in the real time. Okay. So I can use for first one 31000. There's a cash management account group is there. So here we can use for domestic payments. Okay, these two field enter in that accounting information screen. Press enter. So there's a payment terms is there. I
So,
click on
so we cannot customize that reconciliation that one.
reconciliation account we can do, but at the time of company code creation, right?
Okay.
Whenever you are copying from 1000,
Yes.
okay, that system will first pop up will come. The GL need to be copied from 1000 or not.
Yes. Okay.
If you are giving no, you can create your all the GL account as a own.
Okay.
Okay, if you give yes,
Hello.
got it.
Sir, you are not audible.
Now I'm available.
Yes. Yes.
Actually, whenever you are creating the company code, okay, system will asking that we are copying from a GL account, we are copying from 1000 or not. It will asking yes or no in the first pop-up.
Yes. Yes.
If you are giving the no, you can create your own GL accounts from all the transactions. All the GL accounts we need to create as a manually.
Okay.
Give yes, system will copy from the 1000 automatically, all the GL accounts.
Okay.
Okay, generally GL accounts come under the finance part.
Okay.
Okay, so payment terms will be entered. So there is no record. Here also order currency, we are order currency in INR. Okay, this is the purchasing with data. So it's a very important data for the MM consultants. So there is a purchasing data is very important. So here also we can have some payment terms. So this also we can custom what are the payment terms as per the business requirement. Okay, schema group of vendor. So it will be using for one of the concept of pricing procedure. So at the time of pricing procedure topic, we will explain this schema group of vendors. Okay, so there is a the automatic purchase order option is there. Okay, there is automatic will be separate topic I will cover you. Okay, we can enter the purchasing group also, number of planned delivery times. So whatever it will be, we can enter this ones also. So ABC indicator, it will be in that based on the value, ABC value. A means high value, B means low value, C means is a low value, B means a medium value. So based on this category also we can maintain here control data parameters. Okay. So these are the data mainly we are using for the purchasing MM side, purchasing data. Okay. So enter. So enter. Okay. Okay. So you can see bottom what vendor account vendor number is has been created for company code, the purchase organization ACPO. This number range you can see the number range. Okay. This number range. Okay. Like this number range how it will come 9 series. It will come from this number range. Okay. So it will come from that vendor account group. So I will create the vendor account group ABDO and number range A5. The number is series start from 9 series to 999. So it will based on that it will come first series number. Creating the first vendor, it will give the first series number. So it will be our vendor code. This is our vendor code.
So now in the number range, it will be changed as a 9 series, right?
Yeah. It will be 999. Whenever you are using this on account group,
Okay.
okay, the XK01 transaction, okay, you are using ABDO account group, it will come as a 9 series.
Okay.
If you are creating any import vendor, you are given as a 8 series, it will come 8 series.
Okay.
Why? Because of easily identified. Because of easily identified this. Okay, that nine that the business maybe purchase department. Okay, anyone can see the number. If example 9 series, they can easily say this is a domestic vendor. Okay,
Okay.
we see in 8 series, everyone is easily find out this is for import vendor. So for the easily identification of that category, so we can define the number ranges. Okay, so it will called as a
So
vendor code called.
there is a some standard value. Either the 9 is for domestic vendor, 8 is for.
No standard value. We can give as per the business requirement.
Okay. Okay.
We can give any number. We can propose to a client. These are the example. How many account group required that will be decided by client. Example domestic, import, service. So this category will be decided by client. But number ranges we can propose.
Okay.
So if the example domestic means starts from 9 series, the import means started from 1 series. So it will be proposed by the consultant, but that
Okay.
also decided by client only.
Okay. Okay.
So service scrap vendor, one time vendor is that we can create one time vendor also. It will start from this and all. The number series will be they are proposed by consultant, but it will be how many account group is required. It will be decided by client.
Okay.
Okay. So I created number ranges vendor code. So I can change that vendor code. If anything need to change in the vendor code, you can go forward XK02 transaction. XK02 for change vendor. XK02 for Change vendor. Okay, so they automatically last vendor code come automatically. Okay, there is a three view already I discussed. There is a vendor data having three different fields, categories. One is for general data, company code data, purchase organization data. In the general data, these are the information maybe we are entering address, control, payment days, contact persons. The company code data related to totally client level company code data, accounting info, payment transaction, and all. Purchasing organization, we are entering purchase organization, coordinary function. So whenever you are going to change, so what you are going to change, you can select that data category directly here. For example, I go to change any address. Okay, I select only for address field. That screen only open, then next is open, then will be saved. Whatever field was there selected, that category screen only open. Okay,
Okay.
rest of the screen will not open. I will select only address, the center. So it will be address screen open directly. I can change that vendor name. Okay, so I give okay, select to test vendor to vendor one. Vendor one I given. Okay, will also I give vendor one. Okay, just I press enter. It will go for I change that vendor. Vendor 02 will change. So I press just enter. It will ask next screen as a save because I selected only address category. Okay, so I select it will be changed. Okay, so I can go for select only purchasing data. I will press enter. It will show only directly purchasing screen. Okay, so this is the whichever field you are selecting, that field only it will open. Okay, so that is a change mode. Okay, whenever you want change anything, you can change here XK02. Versus the XK03, it will be used for the display. Okay, so it will be display. Okay, so wherever you here also it will be go for whichever field you selected, that screen only it will show display. Okay, this is only for display screen. Okay, there is a list of MK, VZ, tilde, list of vendors. Okay, I can select that MK, VZ. Okay, with the list of vendor. I will select, I can give a vendor code also. I can give purchase organization. I can give search term also. So accounting group also I can give. So these are the category we can give, get our vendor list. So I given enter the purchase organization or purchase org is ACPO. So I will execute. So it will come only one vendor code. This is a 9 series. Vendor 02 that is showing street, address, postal code. Okay, accounting group. Okay, search term, purchase organization. Okay, so everything will come. So I will double click this. It will show go for XK03 transaction. Display vendor. So it will navigate to okay, which other field we entered. Okay, this is for list of vendors we can see in that XK03 transactions. Okay, so now our side really what material is there. Okay, we have vendor also. Okay, so we can create one procurement cycle also. Create as a purchase requisition also. Okay. Okay, I can create. So I go forward, create one.
So vendor master is completed, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. Vendor must is completed.
Okay, okay.
Okay, now I go to create one purchase requisition. Okay, purchase requisition is a it's called a we can short term we call it as a PR. Okay, purchase requisition is called as a PR. PR is a internal document. Okay, Okay, it is a internal document. It's creating the requirement. It's creating the requirement. Okay, as per the business needs. Okay, so generally PR is an internal document. Okay, so user departments will create that requirements. Example maintenance. Okay, production. Okay, they will give as HR. So they will creating as a internal document. It called as a purchase requisition PR. Okay, so that PR. Okay, there is a creation of PR. There is a transaction go ME51 here. Okay, create PR. Okay, so you can see ME51 here. So here you can see there's a purchase requisition document type. This is called as a document types. So what are the document types in SAP PRs? So NP always coming as a NP. NP is a SAP standard purchase requisition. Okay. So we can do customizing this document type. Okay. Based on the document type, we can set as a number ranges. Okay. For example, we creating as a domestic PR. Okay. It will come in so one series. Okay, I can create as a import PR. It will come a two series. I will create as a service PR. It will come three series. So based on that also, all that document type we can differentiate the number ranges. So it will be easily identified based on the number ranges. We started from one series, they saying domestic PR. So started from example MRP PR. So there is a called as a system generated one MRP PR. So we can create one document type for also MRPPR. We given different number range for that MRPPR. So whatever business requirement, okay, real time scenarios, business they give that how many document type PR document types is required. So we can create a number of document types. We can assign the number ranges for that. Okay. So there is a one configuration there. So they can use the number ranges. Okay. So we'll go. First, I will create a one standard one. Then I will show that how to create that new configuration of document type. Okay. So we have for PR as a internal document. So what is the main field for required for create a PR? Okay. So we need a material, quantity, plant. This is a basic information is need for creating the PR. Okay. Material, quantity, plant. This is essential need for creating the PR. Okay, coming to here. Okay, there is a one account category is there. So some business scenarios. Okay, we can procuring the material asset materials. Asset means there is a machinery material. Okay, so machines or any materials we are procuring from machines like this, computers, laptops, respective. There is a asset for that organization. So we can buy as a asset accounting assignment, accounting category. Okay, there is a cost center is there. We can order for the we can procure that respect to the cost center. There is a project item is there. We can buy any project materials. We can use this account as a category project. So it will based on that business requirement. They can use this account category, the PR itself. There is a item category. So item category is nothing but what are the item category in this PR also standard. There is a consignment PR, subcontracting PR, there stock transport, third party PR, service PR. So these are the account categories there. This item category, this SAP standard is there. Okay. So now I creating normal PR. Okay, I creating NP. Okay, purchase request standard. I go to enter our material. Material already we have. So text automatically come the material text. Don't need any. Don't enter any text here. I enter quantity. Then I put it in that our plant. we want storage, if we know the storage location or we want the storage location, you can enter the storage location. You see, the line item will come automatically, material description will come, unit of measurement come, okay, delivery date will come, material group automatically come, purchasing group automatically come. These are the come from that material master data. Okay, all the fields are taken from the material master data. You can see that account assignment mandatory for 3447. This will error will come whenever you do the first transaction. So account assignment mandatory for 3447. It means there is a one transaction. We can go how to solve this error. I'll show you. Account assignment mandatory for 3447. Okay. So this is there is no provision for value based inventory management for this material type in this plant. So what material code will be used for this material creation? Okay, 3447. I open MM60 transaction. I put the material, remove this, I execute. So you can see that material type. I will enter the user material type for ROH. Okay, for this error, okay, account assignment mandatory for 3447. So that solution is go to error solution. The solution is go to OM S2 transaction. This is for maintain material type. Okay, that is a maintain material type transactions. We go to we select our material type what we used. We are used material type as a ROH. I select find the ROH material type. I select the line item ROH material type. I select on this, double click on this quantity and value updating. I double click on this, so one more screen will open. I go to the position. It will be a valuation area. Valuation area nothing but that is our plant. So this value will be valuated in the plant level. Okay, what is our plant? Plant is AB1. I'll enter ABB1. So you can see here there is a two different fields, quantity update and value update. So there is a checkbox. It will be not ticked. Okay, so our ABBP1, ABBP2, both the plant, the ROH material, this quantity and value, quantity updating and the value updating, it will be not enabled. So this is for solution is we need to check mark this both the plant. Either it be next time we are going to create a second plant, it will be using the same error. For that I can enable now itself. Okay, you need to enable this quantity update and value update respective our plant, respective our material type. Okay, now save. It will be saved the data. Okay, now go to the PR screen. Now I check again. It will come like this. We go back, close this transaction. Again perform again to that PR screen. If any sometimes it will happen. Okay, if you are updating any data, then maybe you come out from the transaction, do the transaction again from starting. Okay, entering the material. Quantity will understand. Plant. If you want a storage location, you can enter a storage location also. Okay, this is asking enter the valuation price. So I can give some price, 100 rupees. So that's it. I can check it.
So why we are doing that? Check it.
Check here, check button.
Okay, for why like whether some error is showing or not? What purpose?
Yes, yeah, yes, exactly. If we whenever we showing error, if we know error, this document ready to save. this message will come. No message issued to during check.
Okay.
Okay. It means it will be in a green color tick box. Will do this message will come. This document there is no error. You can save.
Okay.
I can save. So now PR number is generated. Okay. So this is the PR number. Okay, I can note down this. It will be available. Just I can note down this for our reference.
Okay.
PR number. Okay. So then this PR is created. So now we want to change the PR. Go to ME52N. There is a T code for change PR. ME52N. Okay, so before that I can give you the solution is OMS2 T code. Okay, so ME52N is a change PR. Okay, it automatically come our last PR number. If you want to change the PR number, you can click on this other purchase requisition. You can enter your own PR number. You can click on this. It will show that PR number details. If you want to change, okay, you can add the material also. You can change the material. You can change the quantity. Okay, you can change the plant, whatever it is. You can add another material also in the same PR. Okay, so I can change the material. So I change the quantity. I save. So the PR was changed. When information came, PR purchase requisition changed. Okay. So display PR. Okay. There's a display PR is ME53N. This is a display PR. Okay. So there is a ME53N. Okay. This is a display PR. We cannot do anything here. Okay. We can just to see that what are the information on the PRs. Okay. So there is a list of PR. You can see that list of PRs. ME5A. This is a list of purchase requisitions. ME5A. Okay. There's a lot of field is there. You can get the PR list this many categories. Okay, but you know the purchase requisition number. You can enter here. Purchase group, material groups. Lot of different field is there. You can get the PR list based on this category. So I can give material number. I can enter our material number 3447. I'll enter the material, just I'll execute. It will get the PR number. Okay. So this is the PR number. Okay, just I double click 100176009 hour is a number. I double click, it will go the display PR screen. Okay, this is the list of PR ME list of display of purchase requisition. Okay. So this is a PR screen. So if you want to tell me, have any doubt? Shall I continue?
Yes.
Okay, so coming to this, ME already I told ME51N. There's a document type for purchase requisitions. So how we can customize this document type as per the business requirement? Okay, so I can go for SPRO, MG, go to material management, purchasing. There's a purchase requisition. You can see here define document types. I can click on here. So you can see, okay, this is the same document types only appear there. So what are the document types will appear here? Same document types will be appear here. If we want our own custom new document type, I can click on new entries. Okay, or else if you want copy from standard also, you can copy from standard. Okay, just click on copy. Or else if you want to create one, you can go for new entry also. Okay, I can copy. I can create the number document type ZAB. I create our ZABC. Okay, purchase requisition for.
So now you are copied from that standard one, right?
Standard one.
We can copy that and we can able to edit also, like.
Change it.
Okay.
Okay, so just I can give that number ranges. I give the number ranges. I tell you this. Okay, so this is internal item limit, item internal. Okay, this is for intervals. Whenever you are creating the PU or PR, okay, the first line item comes as a item number as a 10. Okay, next line item as a 20. Third line item is a 30. It will come as a increasing the 10 digits. Okay, 10, 20, 30 like that. It will not come from 1, 2, 3. It will come from 10, 20, 30 like that. So that it will be given as a item number range. Okay, item intervals. This is for number range intervals 0, 1. Okay, okay. So I will enter this. Okay, it will enter all the copy from all the datas. Okay, I'll copy. Okay, it will copy it for all. So I now you can see our purchase requisition type will be generated. So I can save. Okay. So coming to this, so now I go for example, I go for number range. Okay, define number range. Okay, I go for number range, go for intervals. Okay, I can go with for new. Can click for A5. I can give some other number range from 5 series. I given as a from 5 series. Okay, I given as a 599. Okay, I given as a A5 as a number range. Okay, okay. So I can save this. So this A5, okay, I created a A5 number range for this our PR document type. To go back, whatever document type is created for us. Okay, that ABC. So here I can give us a number range internal. I given as a A5. Okay, I can given as a F5. That's the same. Okay, so I given as a number range for A5. Okay, so I go to now. Okay, your our PR screen. Now go to ME51N. So you can see here our that ABC will come. That ABC our document type will be created. Purchase requisition for ABJ. I will click here. I will enter or create one PR. I will enter 50 quantity plant ABP1 storage location. So I will enter the plant. Okay, so I enter any price. So now I save this PO. You can see, okay, this purchase requisition number will be changed. Okay, why it changed? I'll show you. Okay, this number range based on this display model. Based on this A5. A5 we already created. A5 starting from 5 series. Okay, that's why this A5 will be assigned in that document type. Okay, that document type we are create as a PR. So this number range will be started from 5 series.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the concept we can this is the custom of the purchase requisition document types. It will be based on that we can do that business scenarios. The real time how many document type is required for PR. We can create and give the number ranges. Okay, based on this requirement we can do this. Okay, so this is about that. We see about but PR document type custom. Document type custom. One PR document type. One document here. One PR document type. PR number ranges. Okay. Okay, so this also we can do in the system. Okay, so these are the PR configurations we do in the system. So we can see the next class. As per the PR, we can do purchase order. So PR to PO conversions and all. We can see in that next class how we can further classes.